On Tuesday, a Chief Magistrate Court granted bail to Afrobeat musician Seun Kuti. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1 on Tuesday, the Chief Magistrate Court in Yaba, Lagos State, granted bail to Afrobeat musician Seun Kuti. The court also ordered police to complete their investigation into the alleged attack on the police officer within 48 hours and release Kuti. S.A. Adebuse, the police prosecutor, had asked the court to remand the defendants for 21 days. However, in his arguments, defense lawyer Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, contested the petition. At number 2, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, a former minister and director general of the World Trade Organization, has advised governors-elect on how to effectively build Nigeria. She has expressed concern over the handling of the 2023 elections and said that trust is vital for successful nation building, especially in a global context. She emphasized the need for a sense of common purpose. She said, if taken into account the larger global context is one prerequisite for successful nation building, another prerequisite is trust, a sense of common purpose. At number 3, journalists covering the current trial of the suspended DCP Abba Kyari and others were barred from entering the Court 10 of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Tuesday. Justice Emeka Nwite issued the ruling in response to an application filed by Sunday Joseph, attorney for the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. As of the time of filing this report, the hearing was still ongoing. Recall on March 22nd, Justice Nwite denied an application filed by Kyari and others seeking an order dismissing the NDLEA's charge against them. At number 4, the Independent National Electoral Commission has sworn in Dr. Mahmouda Issa for a second term and last term as Resident Electoral Commissioner. Rotimi Oyekomi, the Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, made the announcement in a statement issued on Tuesday in Abuja. The INEC Chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, stressed the importance of devotion to the Nigerian people as well as the need to follow the law throughout the event. He was recently reassigned to the Federal Capital Territory. At number 5, the Department of State Services has promised to work with other security organizations to ensure the nation's safety during the transition period, as some groups are trying to disrupt the process. Recently, a joint operation by DSS, Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Police resulted in the capture of 5 terrorists in Kaduna and Kano states. The terrorists have used improvised explosive devices during the raid on their base in Kaduna, and one of them, wearing a suicide vest, denoted himself. 3 terrorists were arrested along with 2 suicide vests. At number 6, in accordance with the terms of the Authentication Act, the Senate has directed the clerk to the National Assembly to deliver Constitution Amendment Bill No. 58 to President Muhammadu Buhari for assent. The bill called for independent candidacy in presidential, gubernatorial, national, state, and local government council elections. The bill intended to include the National Assembly's presiding officers on the National Security Council's membership. At number 7, the EFCC has explained how an altercation between 3 employees at Sokoto Zonal Command led to the death of Inspector Abel Issa Dixon on May 7th. The altercation was over goods found on a suspect and involved 2 other colleagues. Wilson Uwujaren, EFCC's head of media and publicity, gave a press conference about the incident at their offices in Abuja. 2 of the operatives, Ogbuju Titu Tochukwu and Akpata Oluwaseun Odunayo, have been charged in court. At number 8, the World Health Organization has cautioned against using language models produced by artificial intelligence without careful consideration of the potential risk. While these tools can improve access to health information and aid in diagnosis, the WHO stresses the importance of protecting human well-being, safety, autonomy, and public health. Their advice is particularly important in settings with limited resources where the use of LLMs may exacerbate existing inequalities. At number 9, in a statement on Tuesday, Governor Simon Lalong voiced concern over the attacks in Plateau State. The statement, which was signed by Makam Makut, the governor's director of press and public affairs, condemned the killings. In Plateau State, gunmen raided 2 villages and killed at least 20 people. It was learned that the killings took place on Monday night at about 9 p.m. Kubwat and Fungzai, 2 villages in the state's Mangu local government area, were impacted. Finally, at number 10, Amnesty International reported that there was a 53% increase in known executions worldwide in 2022 compared to 2021, with at least 883 executions in 20 countries. However, the actual number may be higher due to secrecy in some countries like China, North Korea, and Vietnam. The report also stated that 90% of known executions were carried out in Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.